I feel like I'm floating through existence. I feel like I'm living after time. I feel like I'm forced to break the silence. Is that a crime? Is that a crime? I feel like we're all following shadows, and shadows that don't know where to go. I feel like I'm waiting for tomorrow, while today wastes away. It's not that I don't know, it's not that I can see, it's not like I haven't noticed, it's driving me insane. It's not that I don't know, it's not that I can see, it's just the way I feel, it's just the way I feel. I feel like a child without a father, and mama tries, oh Lord knows mama tries. I feel like the world is on my shoulder. I wonder why, wonder why. I feel like I'm not the only one who's frustrated. I feel like something's going wrong, I can't escape it. I feel that the destinies of those are meant to be the best are in the hands of liars. Now the world is on fire. It's not that I don't know, it's not that I can see, it's not like I haven't noticed, it's driving me insane. It's not that I don't know, it's not that I can see, it's just the way I feel, it's just the way I feel. I feel like we're not angry enough, that while we wait, time's ticking away. I feel there's gonna be an explosion. It's not that I don't know, it's not that I can see, it's not like I haven't noticed, it's driving me insane. It's not that I don't know, it's not that I can see, it's just the way I feel, it's just the way
welcome to this very important event. I'm going to be your moderator for today and tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to interacting with you all. I'm afraid we've already had one complaint. Apparently some of you only arrived this morning and British Customs confiscated the African sunshine that you brought with us. We hope we get it back again for some sunshine before the event finishes over the next couple of days. But our honourable guests will be with us in a minute and we'll be able to kick off the formal proceedings.
More to
And so many people are asking so many questions, just like me. Got nothing to do, just don't be there when my dreams are come true. All my life, it's always on my mind. Not too long it seemed that I've been dreaming once again. It's not that I am lazy, it's not that I'm not strong. Situation in this nation is giving me no choice. Even though I know it's to give up, but then I just keep asking myself, when am I gonna be what I wanna be? When am I gonna see what I wanna see? Time is thinking it, I can't wait no more. Dreams ever come true in the spot of this world. When am I gonna be what I wanna be? When am I gonna see what I wanna see? Time is ticking and I can't wait no more. Dreams ever come true in the spot of this world. I'm a voice in this world. I deserve to be heard. I'm a light of this world and I'm gonna shine to the end. Nothing will be to stop me. I can stand up when I'm falling. Tough times never last, but tough. Be good to who we got on my side. And when I'm heading to its warning, I can be what I wanna be when there's a new day dawning. But I get weary, I'm sick of trying. I'm tired of living and I'm afraid of dying. I don't tire cause to buy carry now why I am shaping away. You don't just killing me to be a dreamer. When am I gonna be what I wanna be? When am I gonna see what I wanna see? Time is thinking and I can't wait no more. Dreams ever come true in the spot of this world. When am I gonna be what I wanna be? When am I gonna see what I wanna see? Time is thinking and I can't wait no more. Dreams ever come true in the spot of this world. When am I gonna be what I wanna be? When am I gonna see what I wanna see? Time is ticking and I can't wait no more. Dreams ever come true in the spot of this world. When am I gonna be what I wanna be? When am I gonna see what I wanna see? Time is ticking and I can't wait no more. Dreams ever come true in the spot of this world now. See, I can't wait no more. See, I can't wait no more. I can't wait no more. I can't wait no more. So many dreams have died. Things ain't working out.
Yeah. Chairman was small C, yes. Because the chairman was a big C.
The chairman
Yeah.
was the chairman president. Okay, the chairman. Okay.
How was your night?
for the national song.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Nigeria. Thank you. Please be seated. Great pleasure that we welcome you all and our special guests to this event today. The Honourable Minister of Transport, His Excellency, the High Commissioner to the UK, Dr. Taffeder, and all the other VIPs that we are blessed with today. Just by way of introduction and to set the scene before we move into the formalities, I'm sure you need no reminding that today's event is about building a sustainable partnership for the Nigerian maritime sector. In terms of the housekeeping, I'm sure you've heard all this before, but as they say, when we fly with our favourite airlines, please pay attention to the safety briefing. If the fire alarm is scheduled to go off at 1 o'clock today for a test, if you hear the fire alarm at any other time, it means that we need to evacuate the building. Please follow the green signs with the white arrows that are behind us, and there's an exit here through to reception, and there's a muster point outside in the park. There is first aid facilities in the premises, so if one of the speakers makes you feel a bit unwell, there are medical facilities at hand. Please, no smoking, of course. Please, could you turn off your mobile telephones? If your mobile phone rings, it means you have to buy everybody a pint of Guinness afterwards. We have breaks for coffee and tea, and I'll give you more information about lunch, which is scheduled to be served at 1 o'clock. So our key objectives over the next few days are to discuss the challenges and explore the opportunities for sustainable growth, and to develop projects geared towards promoting a quality learning environment in institutions, which is the groundwork for development in any industry. Do feel free to change business cards. There is course materials. I hope you've picked up your pack. I will do my best to keep everybody to time. As this is a maritime event, in true maritime tradition, I will put the speakers on demurrage, so if you go over, we will be charging you for your extra time. And do please enjoy the interaction with each other, which is, the networking is just as important as the learning process that we're going to be going through today. So without further ado, I'd like to ask Mr. Oboye, the chairman of the planning committee, to start proceedings off with his welcome.
Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, represented here today by the Honorable Minister of Transport, Senator Idris Umar, Your Excellency, the Nigerian High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, Dr. Dalhatu Tafida, Your Excellency, the representative of the Office of the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, the Director General, Maritime Academy and Administration, Mr. Patrick Abokalemi, Director, Maritime Academy of Nigeria, Mr. Joshua Roko, captains of industry, and members of the business community, distinguished speakers and resource persons, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, fellow alumni, welcome. It is with great sense of honor and immense pride that I welcome you today on behalf of the alumni of the Maritime Academy of Nigeria to the first of its Maritime Summits. The summit themed Building Sustainable Partnership for the Maritime Sector culminates in what has been a tremendous year of progress by the alumni of the Maritime Academy. And our members who are represented here today in various capacities have been the foundation of our growth. As we all know, the Nigerian maritime sector, which is still relatively untapped in terms of enormous potential, has in the past 15 years opened window of opportunity for the alumni and all our stakeholders. Change, as we know, is always inevitable. And in the past few years, the dynamics of the Nigerian maritime sector has been positive. And the optimism which the alumni of the Maritime Academy of Nigeria portray is the reason why we're here today, joined by academia, investors, governments, and various stakeholders to explore ways in which those potential can be harnessed to the benefit of all. Things are not perfect, we know that. Hence the reason the event program has been structured to brainstorm ideas and prefer solutions that ensure sustainable, profitable relations in the sector. As alumni, we are already out and about in the real world, and as such understand that the experiences we have gained can add to topical discussions. We as alumni understand that our services are needed as mentors, resource people, and a springboard to further progress in our great institution and in the wider maritime community. In recognition of that fact, that we cannot, as an alumni, operate in isolation of the expectations assigned to us by the younger generation who are the cadets currently at the Maritime Academy of Nigeria, Oron, we will ensure that we will continue to lead by example wherever we find ourselves in the world. Further, I am confident that the 2013 Summit Planning Team have used the right approach, the right location, the right strategy to deliver this event. As we enter the next phases of our development, we have an exceptionally strong platform for future growth, and we look forward with excitement to support the strategy and drive the alumni forward this year and beyond. Thank you for honoring our invitation. Our plans, priorities, and directions are clear, and we are here to ensure that your expectations for this event are met. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our next speaker, who is the chairman of Oron Alumni Europe, Mr. Maurice Asupo. We're very pleased that he's here to introduce proceedings today.
Good morning, all. His Excellency, Dr. Dahatu Saki Tabida, OFR, CFR, Nigerian High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, Honorable Minister of Transport, Senator Idris Omar, fellow members of alumni, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks the beginning of a new era in the history of the alumni of the Maritime Academy of Nigeria, Oron, an organization formed in 2001 with the aims to participate actively in the development, of the maritime sector globally and in Nigeria by contributing resources that will add value to the growth of the Maritime Academy of Nigeria as an international academic center of excellence. That is our alma mater. In March 2012, we had a dream of hosting an international maritime summit with the aim of creating a business forum for international investors and technical experts in various fields to engage with key stakeholders from the Nigerian maritime sector and exploring areas for continued development, opportunities for partnership and investment. Today, we have accomplished that dream, and the alumni of Maritime Academy of Nigeria has provided a platform that will facilitate that change and development of maritime activities in Nigeria. We believe this event will add significant value to the national vision of having effective implementation of maritime policies, provisions of the right human resources, and provision of the adequate centers of excellence for maritime research, quality training, and education. With the great potential and enormous investment opportunities that the Nigerian maritime sector presents, both for local and foreign investors, this summit will provide opportunities for dialoguing, networking, and sharing of ideas with the key shareholders, with the key stakeholders, international and local experts, to explore areas of common interest. Although the task that lies ahead seems complex and challenging, we find great fulfillment today contributing toward doing the right thing. The situation in Nigerian maritime sector is one of the rare opportunities. The country has recorded some achievements in the sector, but we believe that this is far from expectation given the potential available in the country. A lot of factors may be accountable for the shortfall in the anticipated level of development of the maritime sector in Nigeria. Other maritime nations similar to Nigeria have since risen to their peak in the key aspects of maritime development. Amongst the countries are Malaysia, China, Brazil, and South Korea, which have since grown from being dominated by shipping companies and agencies to a nation with a shipbuilding companies. Shipping being the second revenue stream to the government remains very crucial to Nigerians' economy. Even the petroleum industry, which is currently the primary source of revenue for the country, depends largely on shipping, without which product lifting becomes impossible. In 2004, the cabotage law was implemented in Nigeria to encourage indigenous shipping capacity building. Also, in 2010, Nigerian government signed into law the Local Content Act, which aimed to giving Nigerians first consideration for employment and training opportunity in any project being undertaken by operators or project promoters in the country. In spite of these laws being in place with all intents and purposes, Nigeria is still branded as a country lacking competent professionals for these sectors. It is therefore imperative that the training of the Nigerian seafarers and oil and gas workers are taken seriously if the country wants to stay competitive in the industry. The Maritime Academy of Nigeria, Oron, since its inception 34 years ago, has produced more than 1,000 maritime professionals like us who are capable of raising the standard of maritime activities in Nigeria to international standard. But the fact is that these professionals in various walks of life have taken a break, thus creating struggle. We in Oron Alumni believe that these events will help to promote the quality and potential available from the product of Maritime Academy of Nigeria. and other Nigerian mariners in diaspora as a true resources for the industry operators to pull together in the quest for improving the standard of our maritime oil and gas sectors. We draw motivation from a statement by former American President Woodrow Wilson that we are